believed we lived in a rule-based world. Just follow the rules and you will stay out of trouble. And if you find yourself in trouble, it must be because you broke a rule. But recent events have shattered this illusion. We now know that the rules we held in such high regard are not universally applicable. The powerful can get away with anything, while the rest of us are demonized for mundane violations. Universal morality is no longer applied. Actions are moral or immoral depending on who did the action. Heinous acts are moral if those in power do it. Any rule can be broken as long as you have the power to do so. I remember the outrage when the European Super League was proposed. How could a few rich clubs create an exclusive competition while preventing other clubs from entering this competition? I remember how FIFA, UEFA, the pundits and fans labeled this proposed competition as a war on football's integrity. Football is supposed to be about competition and merit, they said. Nothing should be given in football, everything must be earned. If a club wanted to participate in a premier competition, they must earn the right to do so. The club must compete on the football pitch and qualify on merit. The collective public outrage buried the European Super League within 72 hours of its announcement. And in that moment, the football world pledged, never again. But a few years removed from that dark day, we are seeing history repeat itself. As the USA prepares to host the Club World Cup in 2025, we are witnessing a blatant disregard of merit and the spirit of competition. But this time, the perpetrators are not some rogue, money-hungry clubs. Instead, the custodians of football, FIFA itself, has assaulted the spirit of competition. The final spot for the Club World Cup was reserved for the host nation USA, with the winners of the MLS Cup, USA's premier football competition, expected to represent the host nation. But to everyone's shock, FIFA President Gianni Infantino announced that Messi's Inter Miami qualified for the Club World Cup after winning the Supporters' Shield, a secondary domestic competition. FIFA or the MLS never announced that the winners of the Supporters' Shield would play in the Club World Cup. The decision was clearly made after Messi and Inter Miami won it. DC United would not be playing in the Club World Cup if they won the Supporters' Shield. If that happened, FIFA would have waited for the result of the MLS Cup, hoping Inter Miami and Messi won that. The spirit of football is only under threat when clubs don't follow merit. But FIFA is allowed to violate the spirit of competition when it suits their goals. The powerful enforce rules when it suits them, and they shatter the same rules when it suits them. That is the reality of this world, and that is certainly the reality of football.